Have you ever been on the verge of something big? An opportunity, a goal, a breakthrough. And somehow, without really knowing why, you found yourself stepping back. Maybe you procrastinated. Maybe you convinced yourself you weren't ready. Or maybe you walked away right when things were finally working out. It feels irrational, even painful. But here's the paradox. Sometimes we don't fear failure. We fear success. And so, we self-sabotage. From burning bridges to forgetting to follow through on plans, to telling ourselves we're not good enough. Self-sabotage is the quiet thief of our own potential. The real question isn't why the world holds us back. It's why we hold ourselves back. Today, we're going to unpack the psychology behind self-sabotage and why so many of us build our own walls just when the doors are opening. Welcome to MindShift, the channel where we explore the inner workings of human behavior, one insight at a time. In this video, we're breaking down why we sabotage our own success and how to spot it before it happens again. Let's dive in. 1. What is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage isn't always dramatic. It's often subtle. A delay, a doubt, a detour. It's when we take conscious or unconscious actions, or refuse to take action, that block us from achieving what we say we want. Like staying up late the night before a big exam, or ghosting someone you actually like. We tell ourselves it's just bad luck or a mistake. But deep down, there's a deeper truth. It's intentional. It's our mind's way of protecting us from discomfort, even if that comfort is disguised as success. 2. The hidden fear of success. We talk a lot about the fear of failure. But what about the fear of success? Because success changes things. Success brings responsibility, recognition, expectations. And once you succeed, you can't hide anymore. You're visible. You're accountable. The deeper fear isn't, what if I fail? But, what if I succeed and still feel empty? Or worse, what if success changes me or makes people expect more from me than I can give? 3. The comfort of the familiar. As strange as it sounds, sometimes disappointment feels safer than growth. If you've spent years struggling, striving, or feeling less than, then that struggle becomes familiar. And the familiar, no matter how damaging, can feel safer than the unknown. We sabotage not because we hate ourselves, but because staying where we are feels easier than confronting what we could become. Imagine you're offered your dream job. You're excited, but then the doubts creep in. Do I really deserve this? What if I mess it up? Before you know it, you accidentally miss the email deadline. You tell your friends you weren't that interested anyway. But the truth is, you were terrified of the version of you that would step into that role. 4. The root of it all, worthiness. Most self-sabotage stems from a core belief. I'm not worthy. Not worthy of love. Not worthy of money. Not worthy of happiness. So when a good thing enters your life, it clashes with your belief system, and your mind pushes it away. It can show up as perfectionism, overthinking, or even making yourself too busy to follow through. Because if you don't try, you can't fail, right? But that safety comes at the cost of your growth and your peace. Think of a time when you got close to something you wanted and you backed out. Was it really bad timing? Or was it fear dressed up as logic? 5. Trauma and past conditioning. Self-sabotage can also be rooted in early experiences. If you grew up learning that love depended on performance, or that being successful made you a target, or that success always ends in disappointment, then your mind learned a lesson. Better to block it than to be blindsided by it. That's your nervous system speaking, trying to protect you from a hurt that may no longer exist. 6. How to break the cycle. So how do we stop? It begins with awareness. Step 1. Notice your patterns. Do you start fights when things feel too good? Do you procrastinate right at the finish line? These are signs. Pay attention. Step 2. Question the fear. Ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if this works out? You might find the answer has nothing to do with ability and everything to do with identity. Step 3. Redefine worthiness. Repeat this until you believe it. You do not earn worthiness by achieving. You are worthy first. Your goals, your dreams, they're not proof of your value. They're expressions of it. Step 4. Take imperfect action. Self-sabotage thrives in hesitation. So take action. Messy, fast, imperfect action. Show your nervous system that it's safe to move forward, even if you're scared. Step 5. Seek support. You don't have to dismantle your defense mechanisms alone. Therapy, a mentor, a friend who calls you out with love, these can all help you see what's been hiding in plain sight. Self-sabotage isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of old wounds, protective patterns, and a mind that's trying to keep you safe. But the truth is, you don't need protection from your own potential. You need permission to grow into it. So the next time you're on the edge of something good, pause, breathe, and remember, the door is open. You're allowed to walk through it. Thanks for watching MindShift.